relationships, fashion, trends, and all things topical. She is the content queen.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter.
Time to find out what Christie's blogging about on Fly 92.3.
All right, the blog is on the edge. Times Union, timesunion.com. The woman is Christy Gustafson Barlette. Good morning, Christy. How are you today?
Good morning. Well, I love how we were literally arguing about this until about 0.3 seconds ago.
I love it.
So.
I absolutely love it. I think this is great.
Debatable.
Yes, and we could have continued the argument, but we got our list out there. So, in honor of Dave saying goodbye last night, we comprised a top 10 list of the best things in the capital region. Now, what we did was between myself, Chrissy, Jess, our producer, and Christy, we all just kind of jotted down some ideas. And we locked ourselves in a room, and we came up with what we thought the best were. And then we debated it on the phone. And then somehow we were able to rank them.
I know. I can't believe it.
So, Christy, why don't you start? Why don't you do, I'll tell you what, do 10 and 9, Christy, and then we'll kind of go around the room, and each one of us will reveal one or two.
All right, so 10 has been a hot topic this week, and that would be Sawyer Fredericks. You know, he won The Voice. We've been following him all season. He's a likable guy, and he won a national show, so people are all about Sawyer.
All right, so Sawyer Fredericks. Now, keep in mind, we don't all necessarily agree on this, but this is what we came up with. So if you guys want to chime in, obviously you're more than welcome to. Christy, what was number 9 on the list?
Schenectady Italian food. You know, we all love to eat. Italian is certainly a very popular food, and Schenectady has a dense concentration of Italian offerings, so people love to head over there, go to one of the many great restaurants like Canale's, and have dinner.
All right, Chrissy, why don't you do 8 and 7?
Okay, number 8, being centrally located to New York City, Boston, Philadelphia, pretty much Montreal, anywhere.
Fultonville,
so, yeah.
Which really helps.
Visit Sawyer Fredericks.
Okay, our central location is a good one.
And number 7 in the top 10 list of the best things about the capital region, mini hot dogs. And I got to admit, that was mine. That was mine that made the list.
Well, Christy was really fighting for bubbles, and we're all like, listen, okay, there are other mini hot dogs.
The sauce.
But people, I know but you know what though? Gus will tell you that it's about their sauce.
Yeah, I know, you're right. So I was okay to settle it down a little bit and say mini hot dogs on a whole.
Oh, you know how hard it is to get Christy to compromise about food? But you're comfortable with that, Christy?
I am. I'm okay with that mini hot dogs.
All right. And this is going to be a little bit controversial. We want you guys to have an opinion, so you can chime in 476-9200. We'll complete the list in our next segment. But number 6 on the list is the pending full-service casino that people are really, really excited about. Number 6 on the list, so you could get your blackjack in. I got the poker room.
Right, Caribbean stud.
Little Caribbean stud.
Wait.
And Christy, you can actually bring $3 there and have the time of your life.
Hey, remember, last year I brought 3 and won 92, so I was pretty happy at the casino.
I like it. Really quick to sort of recap, these are the 10 best things that we all kind of decided on and collectively and somewhat hesitantly and
agreed upon.
Yes, I guess you can say that. This is what we've come up with, and we all had to agree. So we all had to make some compromises. But number 10 on the list was Sawyer Fredericks. Number 9, Schenectady Italian food. Number 8 was the capital region's central location, like its proximity to Montreal and New York City and Boston, Buffalo, Philadelphia, etc. Number 7, mini hot dogs. Number 6 was the future full-service casino, Rivers Casino
and Resort. Yeah.
Okay, let's continue on. So, Chrissy, why don't you do 5 and 4?
Okay, number 5, the Adirondacks. You can't go without saying that. And number 4 was the size of the area, like the size of the capital region. Even though it's big, like surface land area, it's still small enough where you can, meet up with a friend or find somebody that you know somewhere.
Right.
But not too bad where, you have to avoid people.
Yeah, you're 25 minutes away from every place.
Yeah.
Of course, our roads are fantastic, so it's nothing but free-flowing traffic. So, Christy, here we are now. We're in the top 3. You know what? Let me do 3 and 2, then, Christy, you could do number 1, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, number 3 on the list, and you know that, guys, I'm going to have a strong opinion about this one. I'm reading it, but it's not mine. Fall in the capital region.
Love this one.
Cider donuts and Ugg boots.
And apple orchards.
And apple orchards and hay rides. All fall.
Corn mazes.
And corn mazes.
All fall is a decent appetizer to the worst main course that you've ever eaten.
Stop yourself.
All right, because nobody wants
Okay,
winter.
we're not saying opinion
sorry.
yet.
Number 2 on the list.
This is yours.
As the best things in the capital region, when our college sports teams capture our imagination, which they seem to do time and time again.
Yeah, and it's been really good lately.
UAlbany men's basketball, UAlbany women's basketball, Union College hockey, the UAlbany lacrosse team, things that are happening everywhere. Division 1, 2, and 3. They make the capital region really small because everybody just sort of roots on that one
and
night.
And really proud, too.
So our capital region college sports teams doing big things. And number 1 in the capital region is...
Saratoga Springs. Saratoga literally attracts people from around the world, whether it's for the track or SPAC or even some of the great restaurants. People just love to come to Saratoga Springs. They have high-end spas, good shopping. So we put Saratoga Springs up there at number 1.
All right, Christy, any one of those on the list that you have strong opinion about, either for or against?
I'm against the proximity to everything. I just feel like it's the thing that people say to make themselves feel better about the capital region.
How close it is to everything?
How close it is to, like, New York.
Yes, it's like, if you want to be in New York, live in New York. You're in the capital region, so enjoy the capital region.
That's true. Whenever the discussion is how quickly you are to a city you want to go to, right. I don't know if that really bodes well for the place that you're at.
I agree with that.
I like that, Christy. But but it is, though. But at the end of the day, though,
that's what it is.
It is kind of a positive. Christy, you have any passion about one or the other?
You know what? The Adirondacks, I just think that's like a cliche to say, just like Christy feels like.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a mountain range. It's here, but it covers most of the state, like most of the north part of the state. So I feel like that's kind of a cop-out to put on the list.
You're not much of a hiker or a camper either.
Right.
Okay.
Or a skier. So, yeah, I guess it's me.
Doesn't do a whole lot for you.
I guess that's all about me.
And for me, goodness gracious, can cider donuts be any more friggin' overrated here? Come on. It's number 3 on the list.
It is.
Christy, number 3?
I don't love fall, but I do like my cider donuts, and I love getting lost in a good corned maze. So,
all right. Well, there it is. This was fun. I know that, Christy, you'll probably continue this on Facebook and on your blog. This was fun putting it together with you. We'll talk to you next week.
I